Well, the US President Donald Trump has temporarily also delayed tariffs on some of the imports from Canada and Mexico, offering a short-term reprieve before steeper duties come into effect on April 2. It's the second time in 2 days, in fact, that Trump has rolled back his taxes from the US's two biggest trade partners. Despite this, the Canadian Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau, says that he's going to continue with his trade war with the United States.
US President Donald Trump suspended 25% tariffs from the Mexican and Canadian goods that are covered by the US-Mexico-Canada trade agreement. This move offered a major reprieve to the United States' two largest trading partners. The tariffs were initially supposed to come into force on February 4th, but Trump had postponed them by a month following negotiations with Mexico President Sheinbaum and Canadian Prime Minister Trudeau. Following the decision, Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum thanked President Trump for the move.
Bueno, está traducido. A ver, ponlo en inglés y luego.
This agreement is valid until April 2nd. Remember that he announced that on April 2nd he is going to announce tariffs to all the countries in the world. So he places Mexico within that international agreement, or the decision he is going to make more than agreement, because it is their decision, but he puts us within. Just like any other country in the world, not with what he was doing now, that finally excluded us.
But despite Trump's reprieve, Canadian PM Trudeau said that he will continue his trade war with the US for the foreseeable future.
I can confirm that we will continue to be in a trade war that was launched by the United States for the foreseeable future. So Canadians should continue to buy Canadian, continue to stand up for each other. But we are trying to reduce the areas and the impact that these tariffs that the Americans are bringing in will have on Canadian workers.
Trump's pause applies to 38% of Canada's exports to the US. Following the Trump's tariff suspension, Canada also delayed retaliatory tariffs on $125 billion of American goods. President Trump granted temporary tariff exemptions for Canadian and Mexican goods covered by the North American Trade Agreement until April 2nd. According to the White House, Trump's tariffs will still apply to 50% of Mexican imports and more than 60% Canadian goods. Trump is poised to enact reciprocal tariffs after April 2nd on foreign nations that have import taxes on US goods. Amid the escalating tariff pressure from US, China's imports unexpectedly shrank over the January to February period and exports lost momentum. Chinese Foreign Minister warned that it will resolutely counter US pressure on tariffs and added that major powers should not bully the weak. US levied an additional 10% tariff on Chinese imports over the continued flow of the deadly opioid fentanyl into the country. With Bureau Inputs, Aman Kumar Himanshu's report for DD India.